Mm-hmm. 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 Ah. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? We're back at it again with another Raiders recap video. It's week 7 and it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so the Raiders were going off of the bye week and going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a solid team. After all, they have the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, as well as Gronkowski and a whole bunch of other people, and they have a extremely solid team. Yeah. Final score of the game was 45-20. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win, and the Raiders go to 3-3. It seemed like the planets and the stars just aligned somehow, as if to say, this is the game the Raiders are going to lose. And it was a very disgusting level of playing that we produced, especially on the defense. We got our butts ran over by a steamroller. Let's just move on. Let's just move on to our 5-knuckler takeaway of the game, and it's basically when I take 5 aspects, or key aspects, I should say, of the game and present it, bring it forth to light, whatever you want to say. I'm not in the mood for this right now. Takeaway number 1 is simply the before the game antics that happened. The before the game events, I should say, is a good one to say is a key aspect. Trent Brown testing positive for COVID-19 and being in close proximity to our starting offensive line. I mean, Trent Brown, you are fucking killing me right now. You can't seem to stay healthy, and now you came down with freaking COVID, with testing positive for COVID. What's wrong with you right now? What the heck is wrong with you? And and even then, I had a bad feeling about the game because obviously it was a primetime game. This was supposed to be a Sunday night football game. They moved it forward and everything. I mean, there was just nothing we could do at all about it. Takeaway number 2. Once again, we saw the eliteness of Tom Brady and also what the high-powered offense can do from the Buccaneers. I mean, they just lit us up. With Tom Brady taking in like 4 touchdowns or something like that. It was just horrendous. Defense was Swiss cheese. We only made maybe 2 or 3 stops at most. 0 turnovers. Whatever the defensive scheme it was, did not work. It just didn't work. Takeaway 3 was simply the Raiders' game plan. The pattern continues. If the Raiders are able to play their game plan, they're going to win games. If they can't win, or if they can't play their game plan, they're going to lose. And it showed. The Raiders could not get their run game going. They could not waste the clock down enough. there's only maybe a 2 or 3 minute difference between possession time between the two teams. So again, that's a big factor. And again, it proved costly. I mean, if you can't get those two aspects, run game and possession time together, you're not. The Raiders just can't win football games. It showed. Yeah. Takeaway number 4. The O-line for being battered up and not doing good and everything. When it came to the run game, they were still doing superior. They were doing stupendous, I should say. When it came to the pass protection, I mean, there are only a couple times where they definitely got to Derek Carr and everything, but thank goodness, both sides of the coin when it came to the offense wasn't bad. The pass offense was what did for us. That's it. Takeaway number 5. We lost the game mentally. Mentally, we just lost it. The turnover. Not only was it because of the turnover that Derek Carr, threw and everything, but the penalties and decisions for the game. The penalties killed. The penalties that were called on us killed our momentum and everything. Now, don't get me wrong. The Gabe Jackson penalty, and when she got ejected, was a bullshit call. It was horrendous. He did nothing at all. I don't get it, but I mean, you can't put yourself in a situation to have the refs freaking think about calling a penalty on you. You just don't do that. And it happened. And again, there are several times where the Raiders ended up having like illegal formation calls, which that's a practice thing, man. And of course, you got the things that are going on in the secondary and stuff like that. Oh, I mean, good God, guys, it's not that hard to just don't touch the wide receivers. What is the problem with not touching the wide receivers? Don't grab onto the wide receivers. Don't even think about doing anything to the wide receivers until they catch the ball. What's so hard about that? And the last thing, of course, is Gruden. Coach Gruden. His decision to not go for it on 4th down and kick a field goal, to me, that is what killed the game. It killed our motivation. It killed our fighting spirit. It just died. Because after that, after we kicked the field goal, Tom Brady marched down the field, scored a touchdown. We throw the interception, they score another touchdown. We go for it on 4th down. We don't pick it up. They score another. We gave it away. We just let it go in the 4th quarter. We just let it go. That is just ridiculous. Anyways, that is the 5-knuckler takeaway of the game. Let's go ahead and move on to the presentation of either the bacon praise burger or the turd sandwich. You already know what we're going with. We lost. It's a turd sandwich. So pretty much what a turd sandwich is kind of like a praise burger, except for you get criticisms up and down with the bread and the things, and and the beef. That's going to be just a praise or two or something like that. But pretty much it's just one giant turd sandwich. You're just going to face nothing but criticism. And so that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. First criticism, of course, is the penalties. The penalties. Guys, granted, we only had like 35 yards worth of penalties and stuff like that. Like 4 penalties that were worth 35. But dear God in heaven, you gotta play better. We have to win the penalties, game. We gotta. And it wasn't just about the penalties. It was the penalties that mattered the most. The times that we got penalties, it mattered. It mattered. I mean, Gabe Jackson, as I said before, it's a BS call what the refs did. Trust me. When I saw the replay over and over again, I was thinking to myself, nuts and bolts and stuff like that. We've been screwed. But you gotta think, man. That's horrible. Another criticism. Nelson Aguilar, you were outstanding this game. I mean, it is just a wonder that you have gone through 7 freaking weeks. 7 weeks. 6 games. And finally on your 6th game, you dropped the ball. You were on fire, and twice that you have dropped the ball. What should have been a catch. You gotta bring it in, man. You just gotta bring it in. Derek Carr, you did good this game. Now, I'm glad that you're taking risks and everything, but there had to have been a better pass. I mean, that was a great defensive play, but there had to have been a better pass than that. I don't know. Good on you for throwing down the field and risking it for the biscuit, but you gotta pass better, man. But enough about that. Let's go on to just one praise. There's only one freaking praise that I could even think of. I mean, I thought hard and I thought very long. There must be something good that came out of this game. It goes on the offense. I mean, good job to the O-line with making sure that you protect Carr in the pocket. Good job to Derek Carr and to all the wide receivers. I mean, it was obvious that we had to just rely on the pass game from the get-go. I mean, way to go, guys. Good job on you. I mean, if anything, that can be something good. I mean, you guys held your own, but oh my. Yeah. Let's go back to the criticisms, though. Defense. Why, oh why, defense? You guys suck today. I mean, what happened? We were doing so well against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then suddenly, you guys crapped the bed. Tom Brady and Bruce and Arians just ran over you guys. There had to be better schemes than what you guys have had. Horrible. Moving on though. O-line. You didn't win the battle in the trenches when it came to the run game. I'm sorry. You guys put up a great fight against the defensive line when it came to protecting Derek Carr, but you did nothing for our run game. Good God, you gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that. John Gruden. You are going against Tom Brady. Someone that can pull wins out of their butt like it's nothing. I mean, come on. When you are like 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 or whatever the yardage was, I believe it was a 4th and 1. You can't settle for a freaking field goal when the defense is getting their butts handed to them. You can't trust the defense to make a stop for you there. You gotta go for it on 4th down. And because you didn't do that, you killed the momentum. You killed the game. You absolutely destroyed our fighting spirit. With that one decision that you had, we had to have gotten a touchdown. We have to match touchdown for touchdown when we play against Tom Brady. You cannot play safe. You have to take risks. You have to go for it. You gotta do better, coach. The entire Raider Nation was screaming at you to go for it on 4th down. You didn't do it. You did not get the job done. You gotta do better. Here's the last one. This goes off to the entire team. In the last 5 minutes of the game, you all gave up. You gave up. You stopped fighting. This goes to the players. This goes to the coach. You guys gave up. And we're just running the ball. Have some pride, man. Go for a touchdown. Make them take the knee. Make them go to the victory formation. What are you doing? This game didn't mean anything to me. I just simply wanted us to win. And the reason why I am quite upset is because it got personal. It got personal with me. During the days before the game, someone that I know, that I personally know, he's a Bucs fan. And he openly insulted my team. He insulted the Raiders. He insulted our team. There's nothing I wanted more than to have the Raiders pound that team into the dust. Just rip the Bucs a new one so I can... But that couldn't happen, could it? I now understand why there are some Raider fans out there that are violent and just beat the crap out of other fans. I understand you finally after going throughout my entire life not knowing why you guys do that and not understanding why you guys did that. Now I know. There's nothing I want more than to take a baseball bat and beat his brains in right now. He insults my team. No apology. And then his team wins. That sucks. Anyways, that's the turd sandwich. Go ahead and eat that. We got to munch on it. We got the Browns next week. The Browns are not a joke team either. We'll see how that goes. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you later. Bye.